Every single day, founders and investors wake up to the same crushing nightmare. A fund that can't scale, a pipeline that chokes, an endless battle to grow without losing control, without losing purpose. It gnaws at you, this frustration, this feeling that no matter how hard you push, the fund remains stuck, confined by invisible walls. That slow suffocation, where capital dries up, relationships fray, and the dream blurs into a grind of chasing numbers instead of building legacies. This is not just about money. This is about your mission, your vision screaming to break free from the hamster wheel of shallow growth. And here's the truth nobody tells you. If your fund isn't scalable, you're burying long-term success before you even get close to it. So what does fund scalability really mean? It's not about just raising bigger numbers or deploying capital faster. It's about building something that multiplies itself. A machine that breathes growth, learns fast, adapts relentlessly. People say scaling is simply about size, but that's a lie. Scaling your fund means creating a dynamic ecosystem where every deployment, every decision, every relationship strengthens your whole network, where trust is your currency and your thesis evolves as the market shifts. Not because you must, but because you want to. No more rigid frameworks, no more old-school playbooks. It's about strategic flexibility, about designing the fund as a living organism, not a factory line. Here's what they don't want you to know. True fund scalability comes down to mastering three brutal truths: connectivity, agility, and value creation. Connect your fund with founders who are not just startups, but revolutions waiting to ignite. Don't settle for the comfortable or the predictable. Go deep. Find those founders who challenge reality, who refuse to conform to the mediocre status quo. Your scalability depends on how fiercely you weave these rare, high-impact founders into an unstoppable network. Second, be agile. Not just quick, but aware. Constantly redefine your playbook with a ruthless focus on what works, shedding everything that slows you down or locks you into outdated cycles. And last, implode the outdated idea that capital on its own equals success. Your fund's value multiplies by the support, expertise, and relentless push you inject into every partnership. Every dollar must carry the weight of absolute freedom to innovate and the precision of strategic globalization. If that sounds like chaos, that's because it is. But chaos unleashed is power. Let go of your need to control every piece and build systems that empower others to grow in ways you cannot yet imagine. Stop treating your fund like a checklist and start treating it like a living promise to your investors, your founders, and yourself. Because only through that promise does long-term success become sustainable, unstoppable. And here's the secret weapon. This isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more. Becoming self-directed, fiercely connected, deeply individual, and relentlessly united. Scale isn't about the many. It's about the few who refuse to accept the world's illusions. The few who build bridges across borders, who reject old tribe loyalties, who build a new capital-driven cosmos that finances not yesterday's comfort, but tomorrow's revolutions. If this feels like a coal burning in your chest, it's because it is. Wake up from the lie that scaling is just bigger. Scale is freedom poured into action. It's relentless synergy between rare individuals who together break mortals' limits. It's the system forgot. The network we build when we stop serving rules and start serving real breakthroughs. For founders, for investors, for leaders tired of the same old scripts, throw away the old maps. Step into this wildfire of fund scalability. This is where your long-term success isn't just a possibility, it's an inevitable explosion. Move fast, build smart, connect fiercely, and watch how the world reshapes because you refuse to settle. This is your moment to transcend.